Hey guys, MGTOW Crypto, Chris Cantu, and we got another episode coming at you. Alright guys, so in this episode I'm going to talk about the upcoming Bitcoin fork that's taking place around October 25th, and I'm also going to talk about the different ways that you can make money with Bitconnect. So let's talk about the upcoming fork. Basically, when a cryptocurrency is going to change a certain aspect in the background on the blockchain. In this example, you can kind of go back a couple months ago when Bitcoin forked and it became, it's kind of like a MGTOW symbol when you see the street sign, and then you have the MGTOW going his own way. So a fork is basically like the cryptocurrency, all the people behind it, basically forking it and taking it its own way. A couple months ago we had Bitcoin fork and it became Bitcoin Cash. And what we see now is Bitcoin Cash trading at around over $400. So there's going to be a strategy that I'm going to let you in on. It's something that I'm going to do this month and really focus on. And basically that is I'm going all in on Bitcoin. I'm going all in on Bitcoin. If we take a look at my Exodus wallet real quick. So essentially I had a position of I think 3.25 Litecoin. And what I did earlier today is I just moved it over to Bitcoin. So now I'm holding about 0.1 Bitcoin in this wallet as well as 0.83 Ethereum in this wallet that I'm showing you guys. I recommend, guys, that what's going to happen around October 25th is that Bitcoin is going to fork again, and it's going to become Bitcoin Gold. Bitcoin Gold. And this fork, the way that it's changing, it's not expected to, Bitcoin Gold is not expected to trade for that much, like over $400. Bitcoin Cash was even up around over $500 not too long ago. It's not expected to trade for that much, but here's the secret, guys. Here's the strategy. Is that when you're holding Bitcoin, however much Bitcoin that you have, you're going to get an equal amount of whatever the fork is. So if you had Bitcoin when it forked earlier to Bitcoin Cash, you got an equal amount of Bitcoin Cash. Now, let's say it was trading at around $500, you would have been able to sell that back into Bitcoin and basically make that much in just free money and free Bitcoin. So what I'm going to be doing is really just building up my Bitcoin all the month of October up until it forks. And then once it forks and you follow the process, which I'll get into in later videos, but you follow the process to get your equal amount of Bitcoin Gold, that's when I'm going to cash out and then get more Bitcoin. I'm going to accumulate Bitcoin throughout the month, and all of the loans that I've been doing on Bitconnect, I'm just going to transfer those over to Bitcoin as soon as I get the $10 amount to make it worth it. So that's my strategy for Bitcoin, and for this month I'm going to be looking at, it's going to fork around October 25th. So it's not an exact time, it's basically whenever it gets to that block on the blockchain of processing. Once it finishes that block, that's when the fork will take place. So there's no real definite time, but I'm letting you guys know about 3 weeks ahead of time. Start building your Bitcoin. If you don't have any Bitcoin and you want to take advantage of this, I recommend going to chriscantu.com/Coinbase, and then that's where you'll be able to get your at least first $100 of Bitcoin purchased, and you'll get $10 of Bitcoin just for using that link. I'll get $10 as well, so it's a win-win. So go to chriscantu.com/Coinbase. All right, guys, let's take a look at the HODL book. I made that move from Litecoin and moving all that over to Bitcoin. I may do it as well for Ethereum. To that point, Ethereum's going to fork also coming up here soon, so I don't necessarily want to get out of Ethereum to Bitcoin just yet, but I definitely wanted to move my position, take a little bit of profit, just a couple bucks, and then move it over to Bitcoin so we can get some free Bitcoin going. I updated that position with Bitcoin Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then Steam. Steam had a big jump not too long ago once we announced the smart media tokens, which you'll see on another MGTOW crypto episode. It went up to like over $1.60. My position was looking great, close to $800, but you know, like everything, it's just the bob and weave of the crypto space. It started going all the way down. I think we're at $1.22 now. So I'm still ahead in the game considering my initial investment on Steam. My strategy with Steam is just, you know, I took that big position in Steam and converted it over to Steam Power. So I'm basically powered up with Steam Power, almost at 500 here, but I've been adding and growing, and my whole process is I'm going to use that Steam Power to really build my channel. I'm almost up to 100 followers there, and just continue to build over the next few months. And then as the price of Steam rises up, I'll probably power down, and then I'll basically get a weekly payout of Steam, and then hopefully by then it's trading up around 150, 175. I'll take that profit out and then just get a weekly payout. So that's my strategy so far with Steam, but I'm just going to keep posting there and keep building up my Steam Power. Let's talk about Bitconnect. So Bitconnect, you know, I've kind of been on the fence about it. Here's what I've come to realize about Bitconnect and cryptocurrency in general. There's a few different ways to make money in this crypto game, and it's still early days. You gotta obviously do your research. This isn't, you know, investment advice, but it's all time trade. And then it's also, you know, what do you want to get out of it, right? And so you can look at it. If I put $100 into the bank, I'm going to get 1% interest on that every year. Every year it's going to earn 1 to 2% interest in most accounts, most bank accounts. When you look at something like Bitconnect, I can put that $100 into Bitconnect and it can earn me 1% per day payout on average. So when you think about it, there's different ways to make money in crypto. And so, you know, I looked back at some of my videos and I was kind of on the fence about Bitconnect and some of the others. I had an epiphany last night, I think. I was on my walk. I had a bit of epiphany in that I need to be a shark in this game. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some, but you need to come with the energy and you need to be a shark in this game instead of a little minnow swimming around. And the people that are just getting into crypto, you know, they're at different levels, but 90% of new people in crypto are going to lose money because they don't know what they're doing. They're trying to, you know, they see the fancy statistics on coin market cap. They see these coins going up, you know, 50, 60%, sometimes thousands of percent. And they're like, oh, if I would have just got in at 90 cents and now it's at $26. Why? And so they get all emotional, right? You don't want to get into that game. And you don't, and I've heard this from multiple people, you don't want to get into the day trading game. You don't want to get into it. If you can find a good ICO to get into that you like and you get early access and you get those coins really, really cheap, yeah, take your chances on some of those opportunities. But one of the steadiest, and it's so new, people are going to hate on it anyway, but one of the most solid things that you can do is something like Bitconnect, especially if you're just getting started out. Like, I look at it, and I look at my $100 investment so far, and I've kind of evaluated other ways that I could have made money. And for the simplicity of it and the opportunity of it is really just as a beginner in this game, it's really safe bet in my opinion. I don't think they're going to fold up and escape with my $100 anytime soon. But let's look at some of the numbers, and you know, maybe you can decide for yourself. So let's take a look at this Bitconnect, connecting Bitcoiners worldwide. So the cryptocurrency revolution. What is Bitconnect? Bitconnect is a self-regulated financial system. So it's an open source platform. So open source source, it just means that people from all over the world are making it better each and every day. They're they're finding bugs, they're fixing them. It's open source. The code is open to everyone, versus other software where the code is closed to just that software company. Cryptocurrency education. I think it's really good cryptocurrency education. Bitcoin and crypto community. There's a whole community on YouTube, on social, on Steemit for Bitconnect. So it is a bit of a community. Multiple investment opportunities, which we'll get into. And then Bitcoin news and PR services. So, they have a blog set up and they do a lot of blogging. So you can kind of keep up to date on different things going on with Bitcoin. So let's talk about the 4 ways that you can earn money within the Bitconnect opportunity. The first, which we'll primarily focus on, is the investing. The Bitconnect lending, earning that 1, 2, 3% per day, depending on your loan. You can stake it. So staking just means that you hold your Bitconnect coin in a wallet and you just leave it in the wallet and you just leave it there. So with the price and the volatility of Bitconnect coin, if you look at it, it's trading around $9. Now it's up to $130. So if you would have just held on to that coin at $9 or cheaper, you would have seen almost 10x profits at that point. You can trade it. There's a trading exchange on the Bitconnect platform that you can trade Bitconnect coin for Bitcoin and vice versa. And then you can mine Bitconnect. So with any coin, you can mine it. And in a couple of videos, we'll go into Genesis mining. But basically what you do is you set up a computer running graphics cards, and then as the graphics cards run, you essentially hit certain milestones and it breaks you off one coin. And so you have to do all these transactions. In order to have that machine running 24/7, it requires a lot of power. So, sometimes the power bill isn't worth, what you would get in that coin, but it is a way to earn money, and it's definitely part of this Bitconnect ecosystem. So let's start at the end and work our way backwards. Bitconnect coin mining. Bitconnect coin mining, we talked about, it's hardware intensive. You have to download some software. You have to let the computer run 24/7, and then basically you earn a reward down here. Once you're able to prove that proof of work, you earn new Bitconnect coin. So the next way to earn with Bitconnect is the trading. We'll look at the exchange here in a minute. The staking. And so I was a little bit confused on the staking. Essentially, through the end of this year, 2017, you'll be able to get 8% per month when you stake. So you have that Bitconnect coin in your wallet, and it's just going to earn 8% interest per month just for having it in the wallet. Now, the other way that you can earn with Bitconnect is through the referral program. There's different tiers, and so people on your second tier or your level 1 down from you, you'll earn 7% of all the loans that they put in. 3%, 1, and then so on and so forth, all the way down to level 7. I've heard whispers that they're going to get rid of the different levels and just have it a level 1 referral bonus. But as of now, you could refer your friends, your family members, get them on board, and then you'll receive a kickback once they start making loans. Now, let's talk about the Bitconnect coin lending interest. Any amount that you want to lend from $100 to $1,000, it's going to accrue daily interest, which we'll look at on this page. This is the Bitcoin volatility software. It's going to tell you how much the payouts were per day. And this is, since I only did less than $100, this is without the bonus. Today, I received 52 cents on my $100 loan. Tomorrow, I'll receive 2 cents. So it's pretty variable. Yesterday was $1.44. A couple days ago, it was almost $2 at $1.85. This is the time savings that it's gonna that's gonna make it easy for you guys. Yeah, you can have that $100 or that $1,000 or that $5,000. or that $10,000 in the bank, just sitting there earning 1% per year. Or you can put it into something like Bitconnect and have it pay you daily interest, payouts daily. And so you're going to get that money back anyway at the end of the term length, at the end of the loan. You're going to get that capital release back. But the fact that you can earn money just for having your money sit there, it's like, why would you not do that? The alternative is to start day trading and to start keeping up with everything and the trend analysis. And, you know, I'm going to continue my education in crypto, and I'm going to start learning the different day trade scenarios and the different background of how to be successful there. And I may start playing around with some very, very, very micro trades, some very small dollar amount trades, but just to learn the system so I can be better for you guys. But I can already tell if I would have jumped in, I was planning to do $500 and start trading with that, I definitely would have lost that $500 pretty quickly. So something like Bitconnect, it takes all the guessing out of it. And what you're going to see more with these cryptos is the ability to lend a certain portion of money in crypto, in Bitcoin specifically, to a trading bot, and then the bot's going to be able to do its own thing and then just give you those returns, even if it's just, you know, 0.02% for that day. At least you got that. You didn't have to do any research. You didn't have to worry about it. It was money in the bank. A lot of people want to be Debbie Downers when it comes to something like Bitconnect and, it's a Ponzi scheme and, blah, blah, blah. But for the energy that they spend dissing something like Bitconnect, instead of just putting $100, $500, $1,000 into it, let it earn you money just instead of sitting in a bank somewhere or potentially losing it because you don't know what you're doing day trading. I think a lot of the hate is misjudged. So far it's been giving me a thumbs up, and I just want to share my experience with you guys. And so to wrap up here, the different tiers, and this is where it really gets interesting, is from $1,010 all the way up to $5,000. Your investment is going to earn the daily interest plus 0.1%. So whatever this daily interest is going to look like, you're basically going to get, like today, you would have gotten 0.12 instead of 0.02 had you invested anywhere from $1,010 to $5,000. Now we go up another level at $5,010 to $10,000. You're going to earn 0.2 guaranteed every day. On top of the trading bot volatility software, you're going to get 0.2. And then we move up all the way up to six figures, $100,000. Anything over $10,010, you're going to get 0.25 daily. And that's where things start to get really interesting. And let's take a look at when you get your money back. I'm going to get my money back 299 days from when I made the loan on September 7th. Now, you take it up another notch to $1,010. You're going to get that back after 239 days. You go up to $5,010 to $10,000. 179 days, guys. Each level up, you're going to get your money back that much sooner. And then anything over $10,000, $10,010, you're going to get your money back in 4 months, basically, in 120 days. So the money you're going to get back, is that money going to do anything for you sitting in a bank account somewhere or sitting in something like gold or silver? And I recommend gold and silver. I got some silver here. I invested it in a long time ago. I've had it for a long time. So it's good to have on me. But what about the diversification of my investments? I want to put a little bit and spread it around. If I'm going to have $100 sitting in my bank account, I'd rather it be earning me daily interest. I'd rather that $1,000 that I'm going to invest in here in a few days, I'd rather that be earning me a guaranteed 0.1 interest. So just some things to think about in terms of Bitconnect, the 4 ways that you can essentially earn money with the Bitconnect platform. And so guys, I've looked at various investment opportunities for the last few years. I've looked at a lot of internet marketing type things and a lot of affiliate marketing type things, and it's really, really difficult to make any money online, and specifically with affiliate marketing. It's because everyone's doing it. Everyone's doing it. But the thing that I like about Bitconnect is that it allows anyone with little knowledge of cryptocurrency to get in the game in a very safe way, to be able to get that first Bitcoin transaction purchased on Coinbase, to be able to move that Bitcoin over to Bitconnect, to be able to exchange that Bitcoin for Bitconnect coin, and then to be able to make that first loan. That whole process, you're just going to get your feet wet, you know, in this crypto game. And then as you go off and you start learning other things about crypto and ICOs and, you know, something like Steam and smart media tokens and all this ecosystem of different crypto technologies and different concepts, you're going to have that $100 safe. It's going to be earning you daily interest. You can reinvest that interest. You can cash it out for Bitcoin and just start building your Bitcoin bag. That's what I would recommend, at least until this fork comes up. There's going to be another fork, I think, in November, and we'll talk about that a little bit. But just with Bitconnect, I mean, especially if you guys just want to get started, I know you guys have asked me a lot of questions. You know, where do I get started? I think something like Bitconnect is a good way to get started. It's not going to earn you $1 million, and at the same time, I feel comfortable enough to promote it because I feel like it's not going to rip you off. I would say, if anything, my gut instinct tells me, which I don't think it's really probable to happen, but if anything, it's going to be like a government regulation that's going to come in and say, okay, no one in the United States can use Bitconnect or something like that. I don't even think it's going to be like a Bitconnect, you know, closes shop and runs off with your money kind of thing. I think it's if you see any risk involved with this, I think, my own personal opinion, that it's something like our government coming down that we have the most to worry about. I think your money is going to be safe in something like Bitconnect, and I definitely, you know, hope you guys can get started on something like that. So if you're interested, go to chriscantu.com/Bitconnect. Get signed up there, get your first loan going, and let me know what questions you have in the comments section below. All right, guys, Chris with MGTOW Crypto. Appreciate all your support. Make sure you click the subscribe button below. Hit the little alarm bell so you know each time I upload a new video. And as always, I appreciate your support. Chris Cantu, MGTOW Crypto. We'll hit you back tomorrow with another video. Peace.